guys. This is Dennis James' last IFBB Pro win at the Europa Super Show in 2009. I have a lot of respect for Dennis James. He is a critique of all the bodybuilders these days, and he knows his stuff. You've got to give him credit, guys. He knows, and he goes on about father time, and same with he knew when it was time to pull the pin. I believe he done the Masters, Mr. Olympia in 2013. That was his last show that he ever did. But this is his last IFBB Pro win at the 2009 Europa Super Show. And it was a pretty good showing, I must admit. Right, front double bicep, conditioning in the quads, striations there, biceps and triceps okay, delts okay, chest is okay. Chest is okay. Midsection is decent. Unfortunately, as you get older, the midsection seems to get thicker and expand just a drop. Just with father time, unfortunately. It's a shame, but this is how it is, guys. Alright, this is just a crab pose. Striations in the quads, calves are good. Striations in the chest, biceps, triceps, delts were good. And you got to give Dennis James mad props here because for his last IFBB Pro win, which I believe he would have been 43 years old, or 42 or 44, somewhere around there, which is very good. If I could look anything like that, I would be extremely happy at that age, especially. Crab pose again, see the striations in the quads there, striations in the chest, biceps, triceps, delts were good. And he tried his best with his midsection, but like I was telling you before, as bodybuilders get older, their midsection just tends just to blow out, just to drop, unfortunately. Everyone goes on about drug use, but I'm pretty sure it's just old age, unfortunately. Anyway, next pose, front lat spread. Just zoom in a bit. These photos were very hard to get. Striations in the quads there. Lats were crisp and clean. He's a very wide bodybuilder, Dennis James. Biceps and triceps and delts were not too bad. Wasn't his greatest ever showing, but it was decent. This is just a stance pose here by Dennis James. Striations in the quads there, crazy. Chest was okay. Midsection was definitely in check. Biceps, triceps, delts were okay. And conditioning overall in his last IFBB Pro win was very crispy and clean, and you can't really knock it. Abdominals and thighs, clearly see the striations in the quads. In the leg development, midsection was okay. His quads were pretty good here, but as you get older, unfortunately, in bodybuilding, especially as an IFBB Pro, it doesn't matter what you do, your legs do tend to deteriorate, just to drop, unfortunately, but he held his own here. Very clean. This is another back double bicep. I could not get a photo, unfortunately, of that. Back development was okay. Lats were not too bad. Conditioning overhaul in this package. Back double bicep was not too bad. He's got conditioning there in leg development, so got to give him mad props, guys. A rear lat spread in the hamstrings and the glutes, they're not too bad. They're not the greatest, but conditioning is there. His lats were pretty good here. Conditioning in the back was very good, and the triceps and biceps and delts were very good. And for his last IFBB Pro win at the Europa Super Show 2009, it wasn't his best showing, but it was respectable, and I've got to give him mad props, guys, because, you know, for someone that is 43 years old to step on an IFBB Pro show, men's open bodybuilding, you got to give the guy mad props at his age, and it was a good showing. It was polished, it was clean, and he knew his time was coming to an end, but I'll give Dennis James mad props here. It was a good win, and he brought some very grainy conditioning here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. This is Dennis James' last IFBB Pro win at the 2009 Europa Super Show. Mark Chris for this fitness channel. We are out.